Good morning. Welcome. Thanks for clicking on Tequila Chari Torah's daily Sefirat Haomer, counting the Omer with spiritual insights and exercises, courtesy of Sfira in Our Lives by Mrs. Hani Juravel. Very worthwhile sefer. If you're listening to us every day, continue to do so. We'll do our best to keep up with the schedule. If you'd like to get a hold of a copy of the book, totally worthwhile. Feldheim Publishers. We get no cut. Let's see. Wednesday, May 4th. Last night, Tuesday evening, we counted 18 days of the Omer Hayom. Shmona Asar Yom Shehem Shnei Shavuos VaArba'a Yamim LaOmer. 18 is the count for today, which is Netzach Shibet Tiferes, endurance in compassion. Today we explore the enduring quality in our compassion. We all know that it's easy to have those great aha moments of inspiration when we're just flooded with warmth and the recognition of other people's goodness. But unfortunately, that's not all the time for most of us. Confronting those parts of the person that are annoying, that can be hard to take, let alone confronting those parts in ourselves, is one of the hardest relationship challenges. Remember, everything we're learning about relationships with others also gives us the tools that we need to relate to ourselves and our own more challenging parts. How do I endure my compassion when the going gets tough? When they're just getting under my skin, when it's not simple to feel anything good towards another person, when we're seeing the stuff that's hard to see. Rabbi Moshe Cordovero, the Ramak of great mystical spiritual fame, begins his famous sefer, his book called Tomer Devorah, the Palm Tree of Devorah, by stating that it's proper for a person to try to model ourselves after God. Imagine that, imitatio Dei, I think they call it in French. That means emulating what we know about how God relates to us in the world. That's what we should be aiming for. How does Hashem handle it, quote unquote, when we're not easy to take? Hashem is erech apayim, usually translated to mean slow to anger, which means he's very patient with us and repeatedly gives us more and more chances. That godly quality is arguably our greatest gift in life. In Modeh Ani, our gratitude-filled start to each morning, we end with the words Rabba Amunasecha, how much Hashem believes in us, that he gives us another day of life to make the most of, to maximize. Today's call to action, writes Mrs. Juravel, remember a time in the past that you were furious with someone in your life, whom you're fine now. I know some people are going to have a hard time remembering back that far. Someone you're okay with now, fine with now. Try to get those hard feelings to feel real again. Remember thinking that you could never get beyond it. Now recall a time that before that you felt fondly toward that very same person. Think of the way you feel toward the person now with the perspective of time that's passed. Try to hold this reality and apply it to another relationship that's difficult right now in your life. It can even be how you feel about yourself if you're not too happy with who you are right now. What a relief to internalize that things will not always be this way. Something to think about. Make the most of it. Remember that today is Yom HaZikaron. Tonight is Yom HaAtzmaut. So today in Israel at 11 a.m. they sounded a siren. Everyone stopped what they were doing and recalled those who have fallen, given their lives in the struggle for Israel's independence and security challenges over the decades. And tonight will begin Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Independence Day. It's actually on May 5th. It's usually on the 5th of Iyar. Iyar, the 5th of Iyar is the day that 1948, the independent state of Israel was proclaimed. Since that date is on Shabbos this year, as it actually was in 1948, the government of Israel moves observances back one day so that they do not, God forbid, interfere with proper preparation for an observance of Shabbat. So tonight is Daled Iyar, the 4th of Iyar, not the 5th, but that's when the observance of Yom HaAtzmaut is, according to the Israeli government, which certainly has every right to designate its own national holidays. At the JCC at 4588 Bathurst, is that where it is? There will be an outdoor celebration this evening, I believe, at 7 o'clock, so if you'd like to take part in that. There should be information in your inbox, thanks to the shul, from Mizrahi of Canada. I believe it's free admission, and everything is planned to be outdoors. So if that allays any fears, you can take advantage of it. Have a good day. May we continue to hear good news from Israel and from all over, all in good health. Bye-bye.